We've seen a marked increase in people seeking treatment for marijuana addiction inside of Colorado, and we've seen just an incredibly dramatic increase in youth use as well as in the perception of risk of the use of this incredibly potent form of cannabis here in Colorado. There's also a very well documented and pretty inarguable connection to increased risk of psychosis and even psychotic break for folks who are using these substances. The potency levels are 20 to 30% in the smoked form and up to 90% in some of the more aggressively butane extracted forms.
But people have been smoking cannabis for a long time. Prohibition has clearly not worked. Is it at least not worth a shot to try and legalise it and regulate it and see what happens there?
I think it's a great question, and I think people have been smoking cannabis for a long time, but we have to remember central to this discussion is that the cannabis that people have been smoking for a long time has typically been under 4% THC content. What we've seen now with the advent of large marijuana and the industrialization of this entire process is an a form of cannabis that we have not yet seen before in the nation. So the idea of changing laws, of making sure that people are not going to jail, a huge misconception. Almost nobody here is in jail in the States for simple marijuana possession or use. Yeah, that's a great idea. I hate seeing folks saddled with criminal records, things like that for minor infractions. But what we have done in Colorado has really unleashed the next form of big tobacco because we are not regulating the way that they can advertise and the way that they can so aggressively advertise to children.